Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing good and taking good care of themselves. So in today's video I'm going to talk about why it's normal, if you have a huge array of feelings. It's absolutely normal if you have a lot of feelings, and there is nothing wrong. It's absolutely okay if you have a lot of feelings. It simply means that you're growing. Yeah. So often what happens is that we go through a lot of challenging situation, we go through a lot of heartbreak, we go through confusion, we are betrayed, we are disrespected, and what not. But in a lot of these feelings and emotions that we go through and we experience, one thing, if you observe, is that we are constantly learning. Yes, from every emotion and from every feeling that we go through or we experience, there is some amount of learning that we get, and those learnings are quite essential and valuable, and those learnings we don't get in school. Yes, in school, of course, there are just limited learnings that study ABCD and do that, twinkle twinkle and go home. And I don't subscribe to the school kind education, because I think it's absolutely a very dumb system of education, and the children is unable to understand his or her full potential. So it doesn't unlocks the creativity, it doesn't unlock the full potential of a child. So of course that's a part. I mean that's not the topic of discussion. So so it's absolutely normal to feel sad, to feel betrayed, confusion, heartbreak. It's absolutely okay. You need to understand that a change or transitioning or even growth, everything hurts. There is some amount of pain that is involved. It does hurt, it's not pain free. See, if you see, when a new life comes in, it pains to the child and it pains to the mother as well. Now I'm not getting into the part of having a cesarean child and all. Still the pain is involved. Both the ends, they experience pain, because things are changing, things are growing. Often when the teeth begin to grow, there is a lot of pain. When we are hurt, or when we have a broken bone, when it joins back again, but during that joining back process, we experience a lot of pain. When we are growing old, we experience a lot of pain. If there is some disease that we need to we need help with, that causes a lot of pain. So pain is something, or feeling hurt is something which is around us. See, if we eat the wrong food, we might have some health issues, and which is absolutely okay. We are going through some amount of pain in all of that. If our blood circulation is not working properly, we are having some health problem, and we are going through some amount of pain. If we are being betrayed, we go through some amount of pain. But what is all of the health conditions? If you see, we learn and we understand that we need help, we need external help, and we need medicines, and we need to look for help. So again, it's a phase of transitioning, growing and changing. So if you see, overall, we should not be scared of feeling hurt. Often we go through a lot of these quotes, and we go through a lot of these motivational speakers who sometimes suggest that don't let people hurt you, or don't let people hurt you again and again, and once you are hurt, you should learn your lesson and you should not repeat your mistakes, and a lot of things. But we need to understand that rather than identifying hurt, or rather than identifying any of these emotions as demonic or bad, why can't we see the side where we are learning a lot of things from it? I was betrayed in a relationship. I learned how it feels to be betrayed, and to what extent and how can a person betray. There was quite a lot of learning lesson, though I felt miserable, but there is something that I learned from that betrayal. From abusive relationships or abusive relationship that I had in my family, I learned that no matter how much they try and normalize the society and the family, that abuse is a part of the family. Growing up, we thought that it's something normal, but seeing the outside world and experiencing better version and better quality of life made me realize that no, it's abusive. So there was a lot of things, though I had felt miserable in both the situations, with my relationship of where I was betrayed and the abusive family. It was all relationships and it was dysfunctional and toxic, but I felt miserable as well. But if you see the brighter side, I did get to learn a lot of things. So we often demonize the painful situations, the hurt. We often demonize it and we label it as, you should avoid that, you should avoid failing, you should avoid being betrayed, you should avoid being emotionally hurt, you should avoid being you should avoid anything that is painful. So pain itself is something which is though it is involved, a lot of our changes in our life is painful, and we do experience hurt, but still we want to escape that. We really don't want to go through that pain. We don't want to to experience that, because pain is something which is bad. Collectively people have labeled it as something which is bad, and people avoid it. But instead, pain can be one of your teachers. Pain changes you, pain educates you, pain helps you navigate things better. There are endless things that we can learn from different kinds of feelings and emotions. So we should never judge or we should never label emotions that, oh no, you should never be betrayed. It's absolutely normal to be betrayed. Only then you would understand how it feels to be betrayed, and to what extent a person can go and how a person can betray. You can understand humans better, because in the end, if you see, you are going to have a relationship with another human being. You are not going to have a relationship with an alien or maybe some other entity from some other dimension. So one needs to know how humans behave, how humans function, and we won't know that unless we don't engage with humans. Yeah. So if you're having a lot of these feelings, it's absolutely normal, because there is a huge amount of things that you can learn from these different feelings. So none of the feelings are bad, and you should not safeguard yourself against any of the feelings, because at the end feelings definitely show that you are growing, and feelings are your good teachers also. It's teaching you a lot of things. If you're feeling betrayed, you are understanding humans better. If you are being abused, you are understanding the other party better, and you can evaluate whether you need to be in that relationship or you don't need to be in that relationship. So feelings are absolutely fine. Feelings are a part of your own growth, and don't try and keep saving yourself. It's normal to feel a lot of things. It's normal to feel in a lot of different ways, and all of them acts as a teacher. So don't just go into isolation, or don't just say that no, I was betrayed, so I don't need to trust any other relationship, I don't need any relationship, or if I was abused in my family, I don't want any other family, because I would be abused again. So this fear. So I mean, one shouldn't be afraid, and one should let it be how it is, and keep learning from it. Instead shying away from feelings, one should learn from different kinds of feelings, and it's a very great teacher. And there is nothing that is taboo. No matter how much I protect myself, if I'm supposed to experience betrayal, I will experience betrayal. No matter how much I protect myself, if I'm supposed to be trolled or hated, I will be hated and trolled. No matter if how much I protect myself, if I'm going to feel hurt in a relationship, I will be hurt in a relationship. So don't be overprotective about any of the feelings, that you don't have to feel this way or you don't have to feel that way. Every feeling is a teacher, and feelings constantly experiencing different kinds of feelings and experiencing different emotions is a sign that you're growing. So if things are just one way, then it goes very mundane, and that means your growth is restricted if you just feel one way throughout. But if you keep on feeling different things, if you keep on having different kinds of feelings, and if you are exposed to different kinds of emotions, it's a learning process and it's a growing phase. So there's nothing wrong, there is no harm. We learn from our mistakes. And how do we get into the mistakes? We get into mistakes by because of our feelings. Feelings, as I say, can be wrong sometimes. Yeah. And because of those wrong feelings, if we get into a problem, or if we do a mistake, we get to learn from that mistake. Though this feeling was not right, because of this feeling I got into an issue, but at least there is some takeaway from that issue also. So never let feelings can be teachers. Don't let feelings be the director. Just take feelings as your teacher. Don't let feelings become the director of your life. And I think that is how it is. Feelings are teachers, so let them teach what best they can teach you, and keep learning from it, and don't shy away, and don't get scared with different kinds of feelings. It's absolutely fine. And yes, if you're feeling, you are growing, so let yourself grow. So yes, this was all about, if you're feeling, you're growing, and don't shy away, and let feelings be your teacher and not your director. So please take care of yourself. Lots of love and blessings to all of you. Take care, and please do comment below in case if you would want to add in something, or if you would like to share some of your experience navigating different kinds of feelings. Feel free to comment below. Please take care of yourself. Bye.